Young and Restless, Y&R, revealed that the relationship between Chelsea Lawson and Adam Newman will be put to the test. Trouble begins with Adam's inner demons. When Adam begins killing A.J. Montalvo as a child, he will fight for his life. Of course, Chelsea and Connor Newman are an important part of that life. Adam might not feel like him after he handled this revelation from his past. There's always been dark side chats of Newman inheritance, so that's going to reappear. Issue number 2 will appear in the form of Adam's relationship with Sharon Newman, although at first it doesn't seem to be the problem. Once Adam sought Sharon's help to deal with his injury, Chelsea could even support that partnership. She will mostly be interested in Adam and how he dealt with the deadly incident during his childhood. However, Chelsea really need to worry about Adam spending so much time with Sharon. Like Adam, Sharon may not feel the way it was before, not after this cancer crisis. Young and the Restless spoilers confirm that Adam will become a rifting relationship between Chelsea and Sharon. We're entering the world of a love triangle, so that's not good news for Chatham. Adam and Sharon have been talking about saving each other in the past, so this might be their chance to do it again. Y&R fans can hope the Kansas secret will bring a disastrous defeat for Chelsea. We cannot forget that Chelsea and Adam were engaged, so this will be a dangerous wedding. How can Chelsea commit to a man torn between two women, especially when one is the fire he always seems to burn? One way or another, the involvement of Chelsea and Adam will most likely be cancelled. Adam's growing affection for Sharon could lead to Adam leaving Chelsea or being abandoned. As other Y&R updates appear, we'll provide more information. Tomorrow there will be brand new episodes, and let's watch one quickly. On the official Instagram page of The Young and the Restless, they shared with us a clip of Billy Abbott and Lily Winters talking about Chancellor communications and how they proved people wrong. Star Eric Braeden is starting to read his summer books. In fact, the actor is reading the biography of fellow Melody Thomas Scott, Always Young and Restless, My Life on and Off America's #1 drama, and he is so enamored of the book that he wished may meet the actress earlier in life. Here's what he has to say about it. Melody's book details her life before fame and some of the abuse she went through at the hands of others. The handsome actor took to his Twitter account to write for fans. It definitely feels the same, but then again, it looks quite different. Actress Melissa Claire Egan recently shared about CBS hit drama making with all the new CDC guidelines and social isolation measures in place. Here's what she has to say. In a new interview, the brunette beauty returned to the set with the rest of the Y&R actors. As many fans may recall, the show was suspended from production and filming because of the coronavirus pandemic in mid-March, just like the rest of the film and entertainment industries. Everyone has done a great job keeping us safe, she continued. There are many more rules. We wear masks everywhere, even during rehearsals. We just took them out for recording, and even when we did, we're still 6 feet apart. They asked us to keep a 6-foot cord between us to make sure. There are so many rules to follow and keep in mind when you have to enter and exit the stage in a certain way, that I've forgotten. But I feel super safe. So it is great. While there's certainly been a lot of change in the way the soap works backstage, Melissa says the show will remain the same, no matter what. Our directors are really smart, she said excitedly. They shoot it in certain ways and it's not really that different. The blocking is different and the director's shots are also different, but they're doing a great job of making it look the same as before. So I think to the audience it looks pretty normal. Young and Restless says Chelsea have some tough times ahead, so we'll see how she copes with the aftermath of all of this. The Y&R channel is your only source for thrilling Young and the Restless news and updates. The Young and the Restless, Y&R, revelation shows Amelia Hindley has her own Newman farm in real life. She is a horse riding enthusiast and shares a lot of videos and pictures showing her skills. Today she posted a video of her riding around and jumping over obstacles with her horse Reggie. Luckily for us, this won't be our only Hindley view today, as new episodes of The Young and the Restless premiere today. We return to the current city of Genoa and continue our interesting stories. We fell in love with the nostalgia of flashbacks, but after so many days, it's time to come back. What was your favorite story when you came back? We'll meet Victoria Newman when she settles back to her CEO position at Newman Enterprises. Hopefully Adam Newman is done with his monstrosities, but we know how it plays out. The summer will allow her recently reconciled parents Phyllis and Nick to know her true feelings about their relationship on a new episode of the CBS drama, and we wonder if does her lyrics have an impact. Before Young and Restless stopped producing, Summer expressed her disappointment after seeing her parents sailing in public and announcing they were back together. She was blunt about their repetitive achievements and doesn't seem to understand why they bothered with it. Her boyfriend, Kyle, Michael Miller, gently points out that they're giving love another chance, but maybe Summer still believes it's different to her and Kyle than Phyllis and Nick. With the teasing that Kyle's love will be tested, their situation might not be too similar. If Summer forces her opinion that her dad and mom shouldn't get back together and their relationship is over, that could raise serious suspicions for Phyllis, Nick or both. 2. And could lead to their breakup. Of course, they can let go of her worries like when she spoke for the first time, when they started a new infatuation. A turning point will happen if Summer decides she's happy when they get back together and pressures them to be serious and not mess things up this time. That could have the opposite effect and cause them to separate before panicking to think again, or it could cause them to rush down the aisle to hide. Do you think Summer's opinion will affect Nick and Phyllis's relationship? Let us know in the comments, then check out Nick Newman's pictures over the years in the gallery below. Kyle and Summer set up Theo to make one of Jack's old ideas his own. Kyle fired Theo. Adam refuses to believe that Victor claims that Adam killed AJ in order to protect Hope. Victor lashed out at Nikki for violating his trust. Victor has reinstated Victoria as CEO. In their hotel room at Grand Phoenix, Summer and Kyle had sex. The Summer reminds Kyle that it's his big day, so it's time to get into the game. Kyle asks Summer if she believes Theo used Kendra to spy on him. Summer says she can't be sure, though she notes that desperate people can do bad things. Summer assured Kyle that no matter what, his proposal would be the winner. Lola called Theo at Abbott and wished him luck. Theo told Lola that all he needed was an assassin throw and she was already in his corner. Theo said he would tell Lola about his victory after she got back to town. After Theo hung up, Jack arrived, checked his watch and said they had some time left before giving a presentation. Theo seemed worried and admitted that he needed time to warm up. Jack assured Theo that he would do well and reminded him that this was not a famous contest. Jack added that the goal is to identify which proposal will best motivate Abbott. Kyle and Summer entered the conference room. Kyle and Theo gave a speech to their opponent just before Jack was about to listen to the offer. Theo was the first to present his pitch, titled Back to Basics. According to the explanation that his campaign will focus on Abbott's core products that will attract their long-term customers. Jack got up from his chair and asked Theo to explain the thoughts behind his concept. According to the answer, good old inspiration, intuitive and creative. Jack notes that Theo's presentation is not unique because it's not his own. Jack told Theo that it was a word-for-word purchase that he had made 15 years earlier in that very room. Theo swallowed when Jack asked, "You really think I won't notice?" Jack asked Theo to explain himself. According to the reply, Kyle and Summer have arranged for me. Kyle admits that even though he and Summer lured the bait, Theo did it himself by logging into Summer's account. Theo's face disappeared as Kyle explained that Theo actually took what he thought was Kyle's idea and pretended it was his own. Jack asked for details. Kyle explains that Theo convinced Kendra to make his mole. Kendra, Kyle added, watched Kyle in an attempt to hijack his pitch. Summer tells Jack that she and Kyle have decided to turn the tables with Theo. Kyle added that Summer was actually the idea of uploading Jack's old song to the server and luring it in public discussion. Theo says he simply uses ideas as inspiration and doesn't make the mistake of using keyboard shortcuts, as other Abbotts have done in the past. Summer claimed that Theo had cheated and acted dishonest. Theo says he knows from Abbott history that almost every member of the family has done something shady. Jack replied, "Was that your lesson from Tracy's book? Not the lesson we learned, but the way to know cheating? If so, you missed the point and I feel like it. I'm sorry for you." Kyle and Summer set up Theo to make one of Jack's old ideas his own. Kyle fired Theo. Adam refuses to believe that Victor claims that Adam killed AJ in order to protect Hope. Victor lashed out at Nikki for violating his trust. Victor has reinstated Victoria as CEO. Stay tuned for interesting details on our channel.
Abby can even become a truly dependent couple. To Abby,